Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what makes you that girl. So your main character energy, that girl or that guy, okay? So pile number 1, you're going to be the Moonstone crystal. Pile number 2, green aventurine crystal. And pile number 3, amethyst crystal. So again, pile number 1, moonstone crystal. Pile number 2, green aventurine crystal. And pile number 3, amethyst crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi Pawan! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the moonstone crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1, what makes you that girl, that guy, like the main character energy, okay? What makes you that girl or that guy, my pile number 1? Just know that you are already, okay? Ooh, we have the 4 of Wands. What makes you that girl or that guy is like your stability here with the 4 of Wands. You're a very stable individual. You bring a lot of positivity everywhere you go, okay? You have this manifestation abilities here where you bring things to light. It's always a good time, always a good vibe, okay? And that's why you are that girl, you are that guy. You're vibrationally in a higher frequency than a lot of people around you. So that could be a reason why you may attract people that are energetic vampires or narcissistic people, because they want to feed off your light, okay? What makes you that girl or that guy? My pal number 1. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. You're very gracious here. I feel like what makes you that girl or that guy is because of like your energetic vibration and your graciousness with the 7 of Pentacles. You're very dedicated. You take time to, you put a lot of time and energy and effort into your looks with the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So you're the type of person that may take a really long time to get ready, and it's not because like you require a lot. It's more about like pacing yourself. So maybe like when you take a shower, you take a 20-minute shower where you're really like, you know, washing your hair. Maybe you're doing rituals before you take a shower. Like there's something about you that requires time and dedication and patience, okay? And that's what makes you that girl and that guy. And it's also the way that you love yourself with the Ace of Cups. There is an energy of you being super in tune and somebody who is self-aware with the Ace of Cups and actually in love with yourself. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, because you don't really need outside validation. You don't need people to tell you that you're doing a good job. You already know that internally and spiritually with the Ace of Cups. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. It's really like your characteristic, what you embody, and your energetic signature. Okay? I keep picking on that, like the energetic signature. What makes you that girl or that guy, like the main character energy? What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the Three of Wands, your adventurous spirit. That's what makes you that girl or that guy, okay? Like you take action. You're the type of person that do not mind venturing alone into the unknown with the Three of Wands. You don't really need assistance. You don't really need people to tell you what to do. You follow your own in the compass and you walk with conviction. You walk with assurance. You know what you're doing and you know where you're going. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. You're very charming with the Knight of Cups. Ooh, smooth operate energy. Romantic is the way that people gravitate towards you as well. I feel like it's easy for you to make friends with the Knight of Cups. People just love your energy. It's very seductive, romantic. You could be a Scorpio here. Don't have to be. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the Judgment card. So you're a great judge of character here, okay? And you have strong boundaries as well. So you don't allow just anyone or anything to be around you. You're somebody who is well like managed, you're determined, and you're also someone who knows how to read between the lines, okay? What I'm getting here is that with this energy that you possess, sorry about that, my pal number one. So I was saying that with the Judgment card, like what makes you that girl or that guy is because you have great judge of character. You understand people. You know how to navigate in stressful situations. You know how to navigate in in social interaction, social situation that may not be the best, but you know how to conduct yourself with grace, with excellence, because we have the Knight of Cups. You know how to read between the lines and you're very book smart and street smart. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. It's really your character. Yes, you look good. Yes, you're very attractive, but that doesn't change the fact that you're very in tune, emotionally in tune. You're street smart, you're book smart, okay? You're highly intelligent here, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. You are definitely the blueprint. Like you act like you're definitely main character energy. You're very sovereign, okay? You're a sovereign being. So you're not a follower, you're a leader. What makes you that girl or that guy? What makes you that girl? Main character energy. What makes you that girl? That's too many. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, it is this energy of you being a scholar, somebody who's not afraid of learning, somebody who is not afraid of growing, but also you're very cautious here, okay? You don't just allow anybody to also learn from you, because I feel like you're like blueprint, main character energy. So people want to emulate you, they want to be like you, they want to talk like you, but you preserve your energy with the Page of Pentacles. You keep people at arm's length. You also protect, like you're very a sovereign being, like I said. So you protect your energy from parasites, energetic vampires, and that's what makes you main character energy, because there is a requirement in order to enter your auric field or even be in your presence. So you don't just go to any spots, or you don't just go to any place just to chill or hang out. Like people cannot just come to you and be your friend or insert themselves into your life without like being properly vetted. And that's what makes you main character energy, okay? That's your main character energy. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, because it's by invitation only with the Page of Pentacles. You're very cautious. You're very selective of who you allow in your energy, okay? And you don't have a problem walking alone. If need be, if you have to be, you have to stand on your own, then so be it. But you're not going to just allow just anybody just because. What makes you that girl? What do we have here? Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups. Your emotional intelligence, emotional regulation here. Like that's what makes you that girl. Like you're not somebody who's going to allow anybody to piss you off or rattle your cage or get under your skin like that. Like your anger and your annoyance is very expensive. So not everybody can get under your skin because you don't really care. Like you walk in your purpose with the Queen of Cups. Look at how happy and positive she is. She doesn't care what you think about her. She doesn't care how you feel. That's not her problem. She is in control over her emotion. And that's what makes you the main character. Like when you walk into the room, like you command respect by, you know, being in your own energy, not trying to fit in, not trying to make people feel comfortable in your presence. Like you just are. What makes people wow. What makes you the main girl? Okay. What makes you that girl? I'm a mean girl. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the devil, but it's in reverse. I feel like what makes you that girl or that guy is that you have mastered your like carnal urges with the devil in reverse. So you do not have any addictions or you don't have any vices. Okay. With the devil in reverse, you were able to take control of your vices. So you have a very clean spirit and clean body, meaning you don't have like urges to smoke or drink because you were able to cut those urges if you had them in the past, and you were able to control those like temptation. Like you're not easily tempted. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. So going back to being allowed in your space only by invitation, that is real with the devil in reverse. So you don't entertain toxicity. You have standards for yourself, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy, like the main character energy. It's like if you're going to step into my corner, in my side of the world, in my life, in my space, you're going to have to behave in a certain way. And if you cannot meet those criteria, like I said, those standards, you are not allowed, and you will reinforce that boundary. And you, like I said, you're not afraid to sit alone. You're not afraid to walk alone because you know who you're walking with. You're walking with your ancestors, so you're not scared. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Okay, they better put some respect on your name. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card, please, Spirit. What makes you that girl? Again, Four of Wands. Okay, like that celebration. And if you look, both illustration, they're dancing. Some of you could be dancers here. You could tell that they're partying, they're dancing, having a good time, they're happy. Okay, that also makes you that main girl, that guy, that girl. Okay, main character energy. Like when you walk into the room, you have this vibrant, elevated energy, happiness. Some of you, like I said, you could be dancers here. Maybe you're a belly dancer, because that's what I'm getting here for some of you, belly dancers. I'm also getting like sensual dancing, like sensual, like whining or something, or yeah, like whining, like Caribbean dancing. Okay, so because whining is like what we do in the Caribbeans, but also Africans, they do that as well. And I know like Latin Americans do that too. So it's something about the way that you move your hips. Like you have like this energetic body. You might fall in love with whether you're a woman or a man here. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, but then that energy, that sensual energy that you emanate is what makes you that girl or that guy. Like people are very drawn to you with the Four of Wands. Just that stable energy that you emanate that makes people hooked on you. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I'm getting like your financial stability, but you also have this luxurious energy. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. Your energy is expensive. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. You know your value, you know your worth, and you carry yourself as is, okay? And that's why you have that main character energy. Like, yo, if you're gonna come around here, you better act correct, okay? Or else access is revoked immediately. We have the Seven of Wands, okay? Yeah, that strong boundaries I was referring to, like you having those boundaries here where you're not gonna tolerate any toxicity with the devil in reverse. You're not gonna do that. Anybody who's toxic, anybody who's not in alignment with you cannot have access to you. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the 10 of Wands, because you do represent a challenge for some people. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. It's a challenge for them to be in your energy. It's a challenge for them to even step foot in your auric field without feeling the repercussion of not being in alignment. Okay, what makes you that girl or that guy? Okay, we have Temperance and we have the Ace of Wands. Your calm, cool, and collected demeanor, and your sensuality and your electricity, like I'm like electricity, your high vibing energy. Yeah, with because electricity is energy. So with this Ace of Wands, something about your creativity, your flair, your passionate energy is what makes you that guy or that girl. When you walk into the room, all eyes on you. It is felt when you walk into the room. You don't have to be boastful or brag or be loud. You don't have to do none of that stuff. Okay. With the Temperance card, you're coming in like a swan, looking all beautiful. I feel like some of you have really long hair, beautiful hair, healthy hair with the Temperance card and the Ace of Wands. And that's something that people are very attracted to, whether you're a woman or a man. Very healthy hair as well. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, because you take really good care of yourself, and it shows in your appearance. You have a vibrant appearance. I feel like also your eyes is very piercing and vibrant. You could see like the light in your eyes, the passion in your eyes. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. You're very confident in your abilities. And we have the Eight of Cups. You're not afraid of walking away. What makes you that girl or that guy is that you're somebody who is not afraid of leaving things behind, people behind, without complaining, without like announcing it. With the Eight of Cups, you just do so naturally, because you have a lot of options as well, not just in love, but options in everything that you do, options in career, options in life. Like you have a lot of opportunities that are being presented to you. You draw in opportunities to you naturally without having to force it. You're a great master manifester, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Okay, what makes you that girl? What makes you that girl? My pal number one. What makes you that girl? No, just one card, please. What makes you that girl or that guy? What makes you that girl? Thank you. Ooh, we have the Hierophant. Because you honor and respect your standards and your tradition here, you honor yourself, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Like you're not going to do something against your spirit with the Hierophant, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Like you're not going to disrespect yourself just to please other people. What makes you that girl? You're not afraid of leaving people out in the cold. With the Five of Pentacles. Okay, we have Bowels energy at the bottom of the deck. You could be a Taurus. We also have Capricorn. So it could be an earth sign, or you could be fire sign, because we do have Sagittarius here. What makes you that girl? We have the Hangman. I also feel like it's your perception of life. You make your own rules, okay? That obviously that doesn't go against like anybody else, that doesn't like hurt anybody else. You have your own sets of rules with the Hangman. Like you walk in your purpose, you know who you are with conviction. With the Ace of Wands, you're very passionate about what you do, and you're not going to allow anybody to come and step into your territory without permission. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. What makes you that girl? We have the Judgment card again. You're a great judge of character. And I feel like you're not afraid of calling out people. And when you walk into the room, it's like, yo, you don't need validation. You don't need it. And I feel like you're the type of person that if you go someplace and it's like a social gathering and you don't feel the energetic, like if the energetic presence there is not like the vibrational match that you like, you're going to leave immediately. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Like people remember you, like they remember, like, yeah, I remember that girl or that guy. They came in, they saw, and then they left immediately. Like they did not stay. They didn't like the vibe and they didn't stay. And that gives you that main character energy. It's like, no, if I don't feel comfortable in this space, I'm not staying. I don't care how you feel. If I don't feel comfortable, if I don't feel safe, I'm not staying. And that's powerful. What makes people what makes you that girl that guy? Ooh, Nine of Cups. Ooh, wish fulfillment, highly desired. You always get your wish fulfilled. With, yeah, you go based on what you want. Okay, with the Nine of Cups. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, that main character. It's like your desires. Like some people may call you selfish, but it's self-preservation. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, you go with what your heart's desires. If it's not in alignment with what you want, you're not going. Okay, you're not doing it, you're not entertaining it, and that's that. Okay, we have the Chariot. You're structured and disciplined. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. Okay, you follow your own inner compass. You're a self-starter, you're initiator. That's a cardinal sign. What makes you that girl or that guy? What do we have here? Wow, we have the Hierophant again, guys. Something about your values. You honor yourself. You're somebody who cannot be influenced, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Like I said, if it's not in alignment with you, it's not part of like your values, you're not doing it. You're not entertaining it. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady energy, practical, dependable, meticulous, okay? Yeah, you're very cautious here as well. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, like the main character. It's like, if you don't meet my requirements, you can't pass this threshold. That's what it says to people, okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked the green adventurine crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two, what makes you that girl or that guy? Main character energy. What makes you that girl or that guy? What makes you that girl or that guy? Ooh, Eight of Pentacles for you, my pal number two. Ooh, you have amazing work ethics and self-mastery and dedication. You're that girl or that guy at work. You are the main competition. If it's not at work, it's in your practices. It's like your maybe like even social media. If you are an influencer here, like your niche, like in the specific niche that you're in, people in that niche, they see you as that girl or that guy, okay? That main character energy, like the one that people want to emulate and be like when it comes to your creativity, your dedication, okay? Your hard work. This is how you're being perceived in your social circle, or even like the way that people see you as a rival as well. You're that girl, you're that guy that people want to be like, okay? They want to emulate. What makes you that girl or that guy? Main character energy. What do we have here? Ooh, we have the Eight of Cups. It's also your ability to walk away from people, places, or things that are not in alignment with you with the Eight of Cups. This is what I'm getting here, okay? This energy is very potent. It speaks of emotional intelligence, and it also speaks of like emotional detachment. You're that girl, you're that guy because you don't emotionally attach yourself to an outcome, to a specific place, to a purpose, to a person that is not in alignment with you. You don't do that, okay? With the Eight of Cups, and you're able to move swiftly. You have this agile energy about you, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. What makes you that girl? Ooh, didn't I say competition? I can't make it up, guys. You are the competition. You are that girl or that guy that people want to be like. I'm telling you, I can't make it up. I can't make it up, guys. I can't make it up. I know you guys heard that confirmation. I cannot make it up with the Five of Wands. I'm telling you, that's why you're that girl or that guy, because you are the main competition in the workplace, in your social life, in like professional life, whether it's if you're not a if you're not an employee, maybe you have your own like business, you may be like the main person that other businesses, rival businesses, look up to. They want to follow your blueprint. This is what I'm getting here, and this is the energy that you emanate and that people want to be like, okay? And that's what makes you the main character energy. You are that girl, you are that guy. You set the tone With the Eight of Pentacles, you set the tone. You are the blueprint. What makes you that girl? Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Because some people, they see you as somebody who's fortunate, who's very lucky, who has everything going on for themselves. You could be a Sagittarius here. Don't have to be. But you walk by faith and not by sight. You walk with purpose, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. What makes you that girl? Ooh, we have the Five of Swords. Ooh, I don't feel like this is your energy, but I feel like this is like confirmation that you're that girl or that guy, because of the fact that how you irritate people's demons, or you irritate them energetically. With the Five of Swords, you crush people's ego by just being yourself. Okay, some people with this energy with the Five of Swords, they have grandiose personality, like they think that they're larger than life. They're very delusional. Okay, with this Five of Swords energy. So when they see you come in with the Eight of Pentacles, you're not the type of person that's going to brag. Okay, you're more show than tell. You're not going to talk. You're going to show with your action that you're that girl, you're that guy, that you have a lot of experience, that you know what you're doing, you are determined, you are hardworking. You're going to show that with your action and not with your words. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. And that's why you irritate those demons. Okay, with the Five of Swords. What makes you that girl? Yeah, you're extremely practical. You're a perfectionist here. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. You keep refining your craft. You keep refining yourself. You keep improving yourself. You're always dedicated for excellence. Like you don't stop. You're not mediocre. So you're the type of person that's not going to stop at just the bare minimum. You're going to push yourself for excellence. Okay, you're going to keep pushing, and every time like you experience something that wasn't the best, you will not take it to heart. You will learn from the mistake, and then you're going to apply yourself and keep getting better and stronger and smarter. This is what I'm getting here, and that's what makes you that girl, that main character energy. You know what you bring to the table, and you know how to refine yourself. You know how to refine your skills. What makes you that girl? Ooh, we have the Empress. Ooh, and the Empress is that girl. Okay, like what? That's what makes you that girl or that guy. You're the Empress. You could be a Libra or a Taurus. Don't have to be. But with this energy, with this Empress, because you're creative, you are abundant, you are in touch with your femininity, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, it makes you that girl or that guy. Like you take really good care of your body, your health, your hair. Everything about you is very sensual. Okay, with the Empress energy, you're very practical, dedicated. Okay, and Venus rules also money, right? So I feel like you're really good with money as well. With the Eight of Pentacles, for sure, you know how to manage your money, and you live a life of luxury, or you like a luxurious items. Okay, and you're able to afford it. You and your energy is very vibrant. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. You may have had like really I'm gonna like toxic experiences with people, or people reacting very negatively or harshly towards you with the Five of Swords. Like people would get irritated in your presence, and it's not you doing something, it's just like their energetic body is not in vibration with yours, and it creates like a psychic glitch, and then they get irritated when you are around, because it's like not a vibrational match. Okay, it's like repelling each other, but you are repelling them out of your auric field, not you being repelled by them. It's like your auric field is like protecting yourself from them, and they know that they can approach you because they automatically feel inferior. And it's not because you're doing something. They know energetically that you're vibrating higher than them. They know it. They could sense it. Okay, so what makes you that girl or that guy? What do we have here? Ooh, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're somebody who is persistent. You're committed with the Knight of Wands. You don't give up. You're strong-willed. Okay, you're determined, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy, that main character. What makes you that? Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups. Healthy amount of self-love here. You know your worth, you know your value, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy, that main character energy. You know who you are, and you're not going to allow anybody or anything to come in your space and treat you less than what you know you deserve. What makes you that? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. You have two aces, my pal, number two. Ooh, valuable. Ace of Pentacles is all about value. Okay, it's all about resources as well, a lucrative offer, and that's what makes you that main girl or that main guy, that main character energy, because with the Ace of Pentacles, you have the maddest touch. You know the value that you bring, okay? You are like, you speak in an eloquent manner, like your energy is on a different vibration where people know in order to have access to you, or in order to even be in that level, they have to work extremely hard. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an overtime upgrade or energetic upgrade. They're going to have to put in the work in order to meet those requirements of main character energy. You have met those requirements because with the Eight of Pentacles, you put in the work, and not just on your outer appearance, your inner appearance as well, your inner energy. So you may have done cord cutting rituals, soul alignment rituals. You may have even gone through therapy, or maybe you have gone through a Reiki session to unblock energy points on your body. So there's some sort of elevation that you've done energetically that caused you to radiate from the inside out. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, that main character energy. Like, you know what you bring to the table. Okay, if you're going to step over here, you better step correct. So what makes you that girl? We have the Four of Swords. You definitely have this laid back, peaceful energy about you. You're not a combative individual. So that's why the people that come in with the Five of Swords energy, they have like, you may experience those strong reaction towards you because there's this misalignment. They don't come with peace like you do. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the Five of Cups. This is less about your energy and more about how people view you. You're definitely the one that got away. People realize too late that you were once in a lifetime type of person. Like, very once in a lifetime energy, okay? That's what I'm getting here with the Five of Cups. And that's what makes you that guy. You're hard to forget. You're extremely hard to let go of and hard to forget, okay? What makes you that girl or that guy, the main character? Ooh, Eight of Pentacles again. Your work ethic and self-mastery. You invest a lot in yourself. That's what makes you that girl or that guy, okay? People know that you're somebody who is worthy of respect because of the way that you respect yourself. You give yourself the respect, and that's why in return people respect you. Obviously you're going to experience haters because that just comes with territory, but with the Eight of Pentacles being here twice, it's because you respect yourself. You respect your body, you respect your essence, and you know your value, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. What makes you that girl? Or, ooh, we have the Magician. So you could be a Gemini or Virgo here. And if you are a Gemini and it's your birthday today, happy birthday, okay? So with this energy, what I'm getting here, what makes you that girl or that guy with this energy is that you are somebody who is a master manifester. You speak things into existence, but you speak things with conviction when you speak it with the Magician. And I feel like when you talk with the conviction, it's like already done. Like, that's how you speak. It's already done. It's not like something that you're wishing in the future. You are already saying it that it's done right now. You know that it's done right now. It's not going to be something in the future. So that's what makes you that girl or that guy. People have seen you manifest in real life with the Magician. There could be like a lot of people running their mouth on you too, because I just saw the Page of Swords in reverse. What makes you that girl or that guy? Main character energy. Your main character energy. What is your main character energy? Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords. Ooh, your cut-off game. Ooh, some people, they think they could come play in your face and they could do whatever in your space, and they think that you're not going to do anything about it. With the Ten of Swords energy, this is what tells me that you're the main character. Like, you're not, access is revoked permanently. There's no second chances. The moment that you see one red flag, even if it doesn't matter how small or big it is, you will cut off that person or remove yourself promptly from this situation with the Ten of Swords. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, a practical energy, very cautious energy as well. Somebody who may keep people at arm's length as well. So that's what makes you the main, that gives you that main character energy. It's like only by invitation, only by access, only like strictly VIP access with the Page of Pentacles. You're not going to just come here and trying to study me, take from me, and like think that you could just walk all over me and leave. No, it's not going to work like that. You're going to have to put in the work. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Like, you require the same amount of effort that you put into yourself. That's the same amount of effort that you believe people should put in themselves in order to be around you. If they don't meet that requirement, just like pile number one, if they don't meet that requirement, they can't be around you. What makes you that girl or that guy? Main character energy. What makes you that girl or that guy? Main character energy. We have the Fool cards because you walk to the beat of your own drums. You're not a follower. You're a leader. Okay, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. We have the Six of Cups. There's this purity or innocence about you. You haven't lost your sense of wonder. I feel like you look younger than you actually are. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card, please, Spirit. What makes you that girl or that guy? The main character energy. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Ooh, you don't play. You're highly intelligent as well. But going back with the Ten of Swords energy, this is very definitely a match with the Ten of Swords. Like, you have strong boundaries here with the Queen of Swords. Okay, you don't play that. Like I said, going back to the Ten of Swords, somebody behaves in a way that is not in alignment with you, you're not going to give them a second chance. You're not going to give them another chance to play in your face. They're going to get cut off immediately. And some people, that's why they may react negatively to you with the Five of Swords, because of that main character energy, because they think that, who the hell do you think you are? Like, pipe down. And it's like, no, you want to have access to this energy, there is requirements. And if you don't meet those requirements, then you can't get in. Just like in a club. If you go to a club and they have a dress code, you have to respect the dress code, because if you don't, they're not going to let you in. And it's that. Like, you could argue all you want, fight all you want with the bouncer. All you're going to do is embarrass yourself, okay, and get kicked out. All you have to do is dress accordingly, okay? Follow the rules. And that's exactly what it is. And that's the same thing with you. Like, you want access here, you're going to have to meet the requirements. Same thing for jobs. Like, when you're applying for a job that requires you to have certain credentials, if you don't have those credentials, they're most likely not going to hire you. And that's the same thing. Like, that's how you operate. And that's what gives you the main character energy. You're like, not over here. You could go do that over there. This is not McDonald's, okay? Okay? What makes you that girl or that guy? Six of Swords. I feel like it's also your ability to walk away from people, places, or things that don't serve you. I keep saying that because that's like the main thing that people notice about you. Like, your ability to walk away and not even like care and stay away. That's also something else that people notice about you. What makes you that girl or that guy? Ooh, we have the Strength card and the King of Cups. Yeah, this is a sovereign being. The Strength card is self-mastery, emotional self-mastery. Plus, we have the King of Cups. This is like, emotional intelligence. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. You know how to conduct yourself in stressful situations, okay? You don't let people rattle your cage or get you to act out of character. Like, like, you're that girl or that guy. If they cannot conform to your rules of like what is required to be in your life, you're not going to bend. You're not going to do that with the Strength card. If they can't follow the rules, they cannot meet the requirements, no access. Ten of Swords. Too bad. What makes you that girl or that guy? What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card, please, Spirit. Just one card. What makes you that girl? Just one card. We have the Ace of Swords. Just the truth. And we have three aces for you. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Like, you're definitely the truth. You speak your truth. You're authentic. And you don't care who doesn't like it. It's not like you're being forceful or disrespectful. None of that stuff. You're just speaking your truth. You walk authentically in your light. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, okay? What makes you that girl? We have the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You're definitely in alignment. You do have a very good balance of feminine and masculine energy here. What makes you, ooh, we have the Two of Cups. You're always chosen. You are always the first choice, the first option in everything that you do. Love, relationship, okay, friendship, business partnership, career. You're always like the first choice, the first option. Okay, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. You know your value. Okay, you go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 3, you picked the amethyst crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, oh, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3, what makes you that girl or that guy, like main character energy? What makes you that girl or that guy, main character energy? We have the Magician. Okay, so you could be a Gemini or a Virgo here. And if you are a Gemini and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Okay, so you're definitely a master manifester. You walk into the room and you command respect with your essence, with your energy. You're a great communicator as well. This is what I'm getting here. I don't know why I heard activist. For some of you, maybe you come from a family of like activists here. But with the Magician, what makes you that guy or that girl, that main character energy, is that you know how to utilize your magic. You're not afraid of using your magic, my pal number 3. And some of you, I feel like, ooh, I just heard Marie Laveau. Okay, Louisiana coming through up in here. Okay, New Orleans energy. Okay, like maybe some of you are a fan of Marie Laveau. Okay, I see you, my pal number 3. Or maybe you are like interested in her work. Okay, definitely master manifester energy with Marie Laveau. Good juju. Oh, this is why you're the main girl. That's what makes you that guy or that girl. You have some sort of spiritual cloak or protection here that makes you kind of like immune to spell work. That's what I'm getting here, because Marie Laveau was a voodoo queen. So there's something about you being immune or very protected from spell work. So let's say if somebody tried to do spell work on you, you could sense it and then send it back or something. This is what I'm getting here. You're highly protected. So what makes you that guy or that girl? Or like maybe you come from a background where your ancestors were very spiritually in tuned and you have some sort of ancestral protection, okay? And it's felt. Maybe people don't know that it's ancestral protection, but that's what you have, okay? We have the Death card. What makes you that guy or that girl is because you are extremely magnetic here with the Death card, okay? Very magnetic. You could be a Scorpio here, and that makes sense with the energy of Marie Laveau, because like Scorpio is the ruler of the 8th house, the house of mystery, occultism, occult knowledge. So she was very veneered. She was well versed in occult knowledge, spirituality, hoodoo, voodoo. Okay, so if you know about her, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I feel like maybe you have this knowledge, occult knowledge as well. You may be well versed in occult knowledge, and that can make you like also intimidating with the Death card. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's this intimidating energy that you emanate. It's not like you try to be intimidating or trying to be a bully or anything of that sort. It's just that you have a very powerful energy that is out of this world that people may not be able to pinpoint what it is, but they could sense it. And for people that are maybe insecure or have superiority complex, may not really like to be in your energy field because it makes them uncomfortable with the Eight of Swords. Okay, you walk with purpose and you walk with confidence. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. What makes you that girl, that guy? We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you are somebody who plans things ahead. You take charge of your life. Like you walk with confidence and flair. I'm like somebody who likes to wear red bottoms for some reason. I'm like red bottom. Somebody would like maybe red lipstick. Maybe you like to wear red lipstick, bold colors. I'm getting like somebody who may even be like maybe you're fair skin or light skin or something. Because Mary Laveau was a light skinned woman, Creole woman. So maybe you are Creole from Louisiana. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Some of you. Okay. Or maybe you just light skin. Doesn't matter what's your background. Like you're on the lighter tone. Okay. This is what I'm getting here for some of you. I feel like your appearance as well is what draws people to you. But what makes you that girl or that guy is because you take pride in how you look, how you present yourself. Like you walk with veneer, you walk with purpose with the Two of Wands. You know where you're going. Yeah, you're wish fulfillment for a lot of people. That's why you're that girl or that guy. And you know your value. You know what you bring to the table. Some people may consider you as selfish or self-centered because the Nine of Cups is not a self-centered energy, but it's all about self-serving. It's like, what's the best thing for me? Like, what is going to be fulfill my wishes? Which there's nothing wrong with that because, like, why would you not want to fulfill your wishes? So some people may perceive you as selfish or self-centered because you walk into the room and it's like, what can you do for me? How is that going to benefit me? And it's not like you just want to take and not give. You want to understand what is the benefit of like having this interaction. What is the benefit of like being in the space? What do I get out of this? Like if I'm being depleted but I'm not being replenished, then what's the point? That's the energy I'm getting here, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Like you value yourself, you value your essence. Okay, and you always put yourself first. Self-preservation, heavy on that with the Nine of Cups. What makes you that girl? No, just one card, please, Spirit. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card. That's too many. Yeah, somebody does not want me to talk. I can't, like, my throat, it feels blocked. What makes you that girl? Oh, I just seen the star. Ooh, yo, definitely like that. That's why I picked up on Mahi level, because look at that high priestess, because she was definitely a high priestess. She definitely embodied high priestess energy. Okay, so it doesn't have to be Mahi level, but I feel like she's the one coming through right now. It could be any like spiritual healer or spiritual teacher that ever walked this earth, or like just even spiritual like deities as well with the high priestess. I feel like you embody that energy. Maybe you are in tune with a specific deity or high priestess with the high priestess energy, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Okay, you walk with like with this presence of like inner knowing, inner, sorry about that, my pal number 3. Like there's a lot of interruptions for you. I don't know, like my throat keeps like itching and I can't even talk properly, and then there's like interruptions around me as well. So I feel like there is also could be like an energetic interference here for you, my pal number 3, because I'm having like difficulty even like getting the message out or even speaking clearly on what I'm trying to channel. It's like some sort of blockage. But that is also one thing that you may experience when you are in your main character energy, where you are protecting yourself. I feel like a lot of you could be like spiritually, because we have the Magician, which is a spiritual card as well. Very spiritual, very highly in tune, because it's like about manifestation, being one with yourself, Mercurial energy, the divine messenger. Okay. And now we have the High Priestess, another divine messenger, somebody who is the portal between this world and the spiritual world. So you do have that energy maybe like around certain people, they may want you to lower that standard or lower that energy in order to feel good in your auric field, because you may have a very strong and potent auric field, and it's kind of like challenging for some people to be around you. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, because it's like the access to your energy is very sacred, and you don't even have to establish boundaries. Okay, like the boundaries is already established through your auric field. Like you don't have to tell somebody, oh, if you don't meet my standards, or you don't have to talk, you don't have to say anything. Like you don't have to reinforce it. Like your energy is going to do it for you. Somebody who's not in alignment with you will not be able to stay in the same like field. Like they can't be around you, they won't be able to stay around you. Some of them, they may have like maybe even avoid eye contact with you, because they can't stand, like they can't stand to see you see through their soul. So that is like something that you may have noticed with certain people that vibrate lower than you. They can't stay around you for too long. Like it's too much for them, like your energy is too much. Okay, what makes you that girl or that guy? We have the Star and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is beautiful. You are that girl, you are that guy, you're the main character because you are the star. You shine brightly. Your originality is what makes you that girl or that guy. You're definitely the blueprint. With the Star card, you could be an Aquarius here. We have Aquarius, we have Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, and Scorpio. You could be any of those signs, but you embody star-like qualities, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy, because you are original. When you come through, everybody's looking at you like, who is that? Like, you have that je ne sais quoi to you with the Star card, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy, that it factor. You have that with the Star. You are definitely original and authentic, okay? And you are true to yourself, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. So people, they may copy you, they may imitate you, but they cannot steal that essence. That essence is like, is the sauce, and the sauce is you. Like, even if they would try to do something to you to make you lose the sauce, they wouldn't be able to, because you are the sauce. You are like that je ne sais quoi. Like, you see, I can't even say the word because I don't know. Like, you just have something about you, my pal number 3, that have people questioning, who are you? Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So what makes you that girl or that guy? I feel like it's also your routines. Like you have very strict or dedicated to routine with the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady energy. You could be a Taurus here as well with the Knight of Pentacles. What makes you that girl or that guy? Ooh, we have the Two of Cups. You're definitely in alignment with your feminine and masculine energy. With this Two of Cups energy, what makes you that girl or that guy? I feel like you're always chosen, or you're the one that is always remembered. You have exes from like 10 years ago that still think about you, still want to be with you, even if they're married, which is sad. What makes you that girl or that guy? Ooh, because you walk to the beat of your own drums. You are a free-spirited individual, especially with the Star card here, Aquarius energy. You're free-spirited, you're spontaneous, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. You command the room. Okay, you don't adjust to the energetic field around you, you make the room adjust to you. And that's that main character energy. It's like you're not going to try to fit in, you're going to stand out, and the people that are meant to be in your social circle or meant to be around you will gravitate towards you, and the ones that are not meant to be, they will be repelled by your energy naturally without you having to say anything. Sorry about that, my pal number 3. Just cards fell on the floor. So what makes you that girl or that guy, like the main character, your main character energy? Ooh, we have the Queen of Wands, because you're confident. You know your value, you know your worth. You walk with purpose. You're very attractive. You command respect with your energy, the way that you speak, the way that you walk, the way that you look at people in the eyes when you have a conversation. You don't look down, okay? You don't lower your gaze for anyone. And this is what makes you that girl or that guy, because you're confident, okay? You have amazing characteristics here. You're bold in your interaction. You're very confident in who you are. What makes you that girl or that guy? We have, you have great discernment power with the Judgment card, okay? You know how to read between the lines. What makes you that girl or that guy? I said access, VIP access only. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you know your value, you know your self-worth. And the Ace of Cups came out for all three piles. So this is extremely important when it comes to self-worth and your value and the main character energy. Because if you don't believe that you are worthy, or you don't think that you have value, then it's kind of hard to maintain that main character energy. Okay. What makes you that girl or that guy? Ooh, Seven of Cups. Because you have created options and opportunities for yourself. And you have flexibility to choose. You don't, like, people don't choose you, you choose them. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. Because it's like you're very picky, very selective with who you associate with, and who you decide to do business with, who you decide to date, and your friends. So it's like, you know your worth, and the way that you talk to yourself, that's what makes you that girl or that guy, is the way that you speak to yourself, how you speak life into yourself, how you speak life into your dreams, your goals and aspirations, how you conduct yourself, how you take care of your body. Also, what makes you that girl or that guy is because you take really good care of your body. Like, you go work out, you eat clean most of the time. Sometimes maybe you have your cheat days here and there, like maybe you get like a smoothie, like a slushy or something like that, that has sugar in it, so you know, okay, like you're gonna flush it down later with water. But like, for the most part, you eat clean. Maybe you meditate a lot. Like, you're very selective with who you associate with, the type of content that you consume, the type of, like, like how you curate your social media feed, like the people that you follow on social media. It's very selective, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy, because you know that what you consume, whether it is through, spirituality, whether it is through like television, or whatever it is that you're consuming energetically, you know that it affects your body, and you preserve yourself. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy, because you operate on higher frequency. Okay. You're the type of person that's not gonna watch like those shows that have a lot of violence or a lot of like drama. Like, you stay away from that. What makes you that girl or that guy? What makes you that girl or that guy? Yeah, you see, Four of Pentacles. You preserve your energy. You preserve your essence. Okay, you're not really somebody who's gonna be all up in the mix, or everywhere, or everybody could be your friend. No. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one part, please. What makes you that girl? We have the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like you're very selective. Okay, Gemini energy again. You're very selective of who you associate yourself with, who you socialize with. You're very, like, you being picky is not a bad thing. Okay, so if you feel like people tell you that you're picky, this is a compliment. It means that you just don't go with anybody. Okay, not everybody is allowed to be in your social circle, and it's not a matter of looks or appearance. It's a matter of energetic vibrational match. Okay, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. What makes you that girl or that guy? What makes you that girl or that guy? What makes you that girl? We have the Magician. Okay, no, that's too many cards. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card, please, Spirit. Just one. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You're a competition. You're the blueprint. Okay. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. You are the blueprint. Everybody wants to get like you. Everybody wants to be like you. Okay. Everybody wants to copy you. Your essence, the way that you speak, the way that you walk. Okay, the way that you conduct yourself in social settings. Okay, you set the standard, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. Okay, you take yourself very seriously. That's what I'm getting here. You take yourself very seriously, and it's not a negative thing. Okay, what makes you that girl? What? Just one card. Ooh, Empress. I think pile number 2 had the Empress too. Ooh, okay. Well, that explains everything. Okay, you're that girl, you're that guy, because you're the Empress. Okay, you embody Empress energy. You're very magnetic, beautiful, exotic, okay, with the Empress, very creative, and like you take really good care of yourself. You have abundance all around you. You attract things to you and you don't chase. That's what makes you that girl or that guy. So let's say, especially when it comes to dating with the Seven of Cups, you have options, okay? So you're not going to let nobody come and play in your face when it comes to love. If they're not acting according to your standards when it comes to how you want to be treated in a relationship, whether it's love, friendship, or business, you will let that mother soka go. You're going to let them go. Like, you're not going to play about you. You don't play about you, and that's what makes you that girl or that guy. You are known for being the type of person that will not let somebody talk to you crazy or treat you crazy, okay? No, mishandle you like you're some kind of like bad package or like pure later. Like, you know what I mean? Like mistreating you, throwing you like you're garbage. No, no, not over here. What makes you that girl or that guy? Yeah, you honor yourself with the Hierophant. We have Taurus energy here twice. You could be a Libra as well. You know your value, you know your worth. That's what makes you that main girl, that main character energy. Because like, you know your value. You're not gonna allow somebody to come play in your face just because they're not ready. That's their problem if they're not ready. It's not your problem. It's not your concern. What makes you that girl or that guy? Ooh, King of Pentacles, because you know your worth. You bring a lot of value. You're very stable, dependable, and you look like $1,000,000. You speak like luxury. This is your language here. Okay, luxury. That's your energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I think this is the second time it came out, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that was pile number 2. But with the Knight of Pentacles, that slow and steady, dedicated energy that you possess here. Okay, I'm also getting like the energy of like you being someone who is very well versed. You're extremely knowledgeable, because these two together is extreme like knowledge. I don't know why I keep hearing reverence for you, my pal number 3. Very grounded energy. And what makes you that girl or that guy? You go to your own pace. Nobody's going to rush you. Nobody's going to rush you. If you don't want to do something, you're not ready for it. You're not ready for intimacy. You're not ready to move to the next phase of anything of that sort. You're not going to do it. With the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you're going to go at your own pace, whatever feels comfortable for you. Going back to the Nine of Cups energy, okay? Some people, like I said, they might say that you're picky, but it's really about you preserving your energy. And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. When you do something, is because you want to and you're ready, not because somebody was rushing you for an answer and they wanted you to jump through hoops for them. No. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card, please, Spirit. What makes you that girl or that guy? Ooh, the Hierophant again. Value. Okay, this is value. This is culture. This is like your own internal system, value system here. And we also have the Lover, so that means it's like an alignment. It could ever be a Taurus here, Taurus, Gemini, Cusper as well. But what I'm also getting here is like we got the Hierophant twice for pile number 2 as well. So there could be a message for you in pile 2. What makes you that girl? Ooh, your confidence. You walk with purpose with the Sun card. You know who you are. You're bold in your interaction, and you're not afraid to walk alone, okay? And you're not afraid of reinforcing your boundaries here with people. Yeah, you walk to the beat of your own drums. We have the Fool twice as well. What makes you that girl or that guy? Just one card. Is that one? No, that's 2. What makes you that girl or that guy? Yeah, you're bold. You take action, okay? You're not a talker. You are a doer. You are about that life, okay? You speak the truth. You speak your truth and you walk into your truth, okay? And that's what makes you that girl or that guy. You definitely possess a luxurious energy, because we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But your energy is very expensive, okay? Like I said, access is not easily attainable, okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.